AITA for warning my sister that if she won't shut up about what she wants me to name my child, then we'll need some time apart. My sister, 30F, and I, 26F, have usually been pretty close, but during my pregnancy, she has been pushing boundaries over the name of my child. My sister gave birth to her son George a few months ago. It was during the time our pregnancies overlapped that she became obsessed with this idea that if I had a girl, I should name her Charlotte, and then we'd have a George and a Charlotte. She's obsessed with all things Bridgerton, so that's where her inspiration comes from. That and how she likes classic vintage names. My sister likes older names anyway, and she has been a little opinionated on names I liked in the past. Before either of us were pregnant, I had expressed that a little girl we met had a cute name, Meadow, and she was like, OMG no, and that's not the kind of name we should ever consider for our future kids. Another time after our cousin had a baby, and she named him Dex, I said how much I loved it. Afterward, my sister was asking me why I'd lie, and I told her I didn't, and I really loved the name. Even with stuff like that happening occasionally, she didn't fixate on it. But now, totally different. At the very start, she told me I should choose a vintage name for a baby like Ethel, Evelyn, or Arthur, Theodore. I told her I wasn't looking for name ideas and wouldn't discuss them with anyone but my husband. Then when she had decided on George for her son, she told me I needed to name my baby Charlotte if she's a girl. She wants me to use Edmund for a boy because of another Bridgerton character. I told her we weren't discussing names. But she kept bringing it up, and then she asked me what I was going to name my baby. And I said it wasn't something we were talking about until after baby is here and we're ready to announce. In reality, we're between two girls' names right now, with Lyra slightly winning right now. I know my sister won't like the name, and I'm not telling her in advance so she can double down even harder on the idea of Charlotte. But all this interference from my sister is pissing me off. I have changed the subject, walked away and hung up on her, and it still doesn't stop her. So the other day when she brought it up again, I told her to stop. That I don't want to repeat myself anymore, but if she wants shut up about the name Charlotte or what she wants me to name my child, then we'll need some time apart, and I won't answer any calls or go anywhere she is. I told her I mean it. That she's pushing too much when this baby is not hers. She told me I was overreacting and it would be petty to stop talking to her over baby names. I told her it's not about the names themselves, but the way she keeps trying to tell me what to name my child. I told her I didn't do this to her. Her response was I was acting like a kid instead of an adult. AITA.